If you ever thought that infants were some of the least intelligent humans, then this 2022 study from researchers at the University of Chicago might just change your mind. Infants actively seek to learn about new and surprising things that go against their expectations, or in the world of psychology, we like to call them expectancy violations. Would you believe that infants also have ideas about how we should act? In previous studies, infants as young as 3 months expected people to act accurately to achieve their goals. By 15 months old, infants directed their attention away from people who move and act inefficiently. What we don't know is whether this violation can also impact the child's future learning about the person. This is critical because this ability to learn from parents, caregivers, and educators is essential in infants' social and educational development. This is what Marc, Colomer, and Amanda Woodward aimed to investigate. They proposed that after an infant watched the person interact with a ball or cube in a strange or inefficient way, they would unlikely choose to learn from them, but they would learn something valuable about the person. They tested this by measuring the time an infant looks at the object and whether they can identify the voice of the person when compared to a new voice. The researchers selected 80 infants between 17 to 19 months old and tested them using digital webcam and eye tracking. All infants watched a video of a woman reaching over a wall to grab a ball or cube. Then, a second clip was shown where the wall had been removed. Infants either watched the woman reach for the ball directly or with her arm curved despite the wall not being there, therefore making the action inefficient. The woman told the infants that the object was either a ball or a cube. The infants were then shown a video of the familiar person and a video of a new person speaking. If the infants learned the correct name of the object and the voice of the speaker, they would be able to distinguish between the original voice and original object name when swapped. As hypothesized, infants looked less at familiar objects after the person reached for the ball directly, compared to if they watched the person reach for the ball indirectly, showing that they learned the association. However, results of the voice tests did not show a significant effect of whether the person acted inefficiently. Therefore, they could not make conclusions for voice learning, and it is still unclear how or if expectancy violation impacts learning of voice in any way. The findings support the idea that going against infants' expectations of rational and efficient actions hinders future learning. The researchers suggested this allows infants to scan for culturally relevant cues while filtering out information that won't assist in their social learning. Next time you can't quite seem to teach an infant the name of an object, you may have unknowingly interacted with the object inefficiently. Thanks for listening.